me today. I thought I'd bring you along as I make hand pies, and I'm going to use the air fryer to cook them. I had some extra pie dough left over from the holiday pies that I made, so I didn't have enough to make another pie, but I thought the hand pies would be perfect. So what I've got is the leftover dough. I've got apple pie filling, and I actually made the apple pie filling in September when the apples were on, so I'm using that. I did make the pieces smaller in the food processor. I didn't want the large apple chunks that I like for pies. Since these were going in hand pies, I thought we'd make them a little bit smaller. And so I'm just using the pie crust that I had left, and I will be doing a future video on the pie crust that I make. It is so good, it's tender, it's flaky, I absolutely love it, and get lots of compliments on it. So it's definitely worth a recipe to have in your recipe book. All right, we're just gonna roll these to 1/8 inch thick. The thinner they are, the crispier and crunchier. So, and I do not, and we're going to use I'm going to use a 6-inch round cutter. I don't have a cookie cutter this large, so I'm just going to use the top of my container that I put my cookie cutters in, or coffee. So just use what you have at home. And if you use something smaller, just adjust the amount of pie filling that you put in so that it doesn't overflow when it's cooking. All right, we're just gonna use that. Trim the edges here. All right. And I'm using my cookie scoop to scoop it in. About 3 tablespoons worth of filling is what you're gonna want in there. That'll give you some good flavor in there, but it also causes the hand pie to not boil over or the filling to come out when it's cooking. All right, this is just a simple egg wash, just 1 egg and a tablespoon of water. We'll put that over here. Use that to seal our edges. All right, here we go. Then just use a fork to crimp those edges. Make sure that you've got a good seal on there. Don't want them to pop open while you're cooking them. Okay, that looks fantastic. And then we're gonna cut just 3 tiny slits in the top of this. We want to have room for any air to escape or for the delicious filling to kind of bubble out of. All right, so it looks like well, let's see if I have enough dough for just one more. I might. This one might not have the pretty edges. We might just go with kind of the rough cut look on this one. We'll see. We just want to make sure and get that thin, that dough rolled thin. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I think it's gonna fit just fine. All right. Our extra dough is not making a lot of these, but you know what? That's fine. The holidays are just getting over, and we certainly don't need more sweets hanging around the house. put in our filling there. Use the egg wash. Seal those edges. All right. When we were kids, we'd get the hand pies from the grocery store every once in a while. They were always so good. Some of the fast food restaurants sell them. I don't know if they still do, but we used to get them there also. Okay, we're gonna put these in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes, just kind of let them chill. And while they're chilling, oh, I need to put slits in this, don't I? Let's do that. Okay, there we go. While they're chilling, we're gonna make a powdered sugar glaze. All right, we've got about 4 ounces of powdered sugar, which looks like about a cup and a half. So we'll use that, and I'll just put in a little bit of lemon juice, about a tablespoon. Just until it's the consistency that you like. With hand pies, you don't have to use apple pie filling. You can also use blueberry or cherry or lemon curd. That would be so delicious. Let's see what else. Maybe some chocolate pudding if it was a little bit thicker. All right, we need just a little bit more. We're gonna want a pouring consistency. All right, this looks perfect. Okay. And while the hand pies are cooling, or chilling actually, we're gonna start the air fryer, get it preheated. And what we're gonna do is we're going to have it at 400 degrees. And we'll get it preheated here in just 1 minute. And we'll get it preheated, and then we'll put each of the hand pies in the basket. We'll cook them for about 13 to 15 minutes. Just kind of want to make sure that they're nice and golden brown, and just until the filling is starting to bubble, and then they'll be finished. Hand pies have been chilling for 20 minutes. We've preheated our air fryer. So let's just put an egg wash on the top of these now. And then we'll put them in the air fryer for just the 13 to 15 minutes till they get nice and golden brown. Okay. Have you made hand pies before? And if so, what's your favorite flavor? Or actually, what's your favorite kind of pie? Some people just absolutely love apple. Others like the lemon meringue. There's the pumpkin. There's so many kinds of different pie. All right, let's put these in here. I have room for 3 right now, so I think that's what I'll do. Okay, they're already sizzling. All right, we'll be back as soon as they're finished. All right, our last batch is completed. They look amazing. All right, there we go. And now we're just gonna put, well, actually we're gonna let them cool for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna put the glaze on it. Our hand pies have been cooling for about 10 minutes, so we're just going to put our powdered sugar lemon glaze on the top of them now. They look and smell so delicious. They haven't completely cooled, which is good. That'll help the glaze to disperse a little bit better. They're so pretty. They definitely look handmade and homemade. I just love the looks of them. When I'm doing something on the cooling rack like this, putting glaze on things or even decorating cookies, I like to put the cooling rack over the top of my baking pan because then it catches all the drips and the messes and it makes cleanup much easier. All right, we've finished putting the glaze on these and they just look fantastic. They just look light and flaky and delicious. And I don't know if you can see the inside of this one. It's completely done. It just looks fabulous. And you know, you don't have to use homemade pie crust. You can also use pie crust that you've bought at the store. If that's what you've got on hand, that would work also. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope that you enjoy making hand pies and just let me know how they turned out. Thank you.